Hello, Beez Bladers, and welcome newcomers to the channel. I want to give a special hello and shout out to my patrons, my channel members, and my subscribers. You guys are freaking amazing. And if you're new to the modern pocket knife and modern knife collecting world and everyday carry, you, my friend, have discovered a community of like-minded and supportive, caring, goofy, and freaking amazing people. Welcome to you. So with all that said, I'm going to get right into this. I want to see this knife. It's been sitting in a box for a couple of days because I haven't had time to get to the video. And you guys know I don't open a box or open a knife unless it's on camera so I can share it, because that's what this is all about. So I'm going to get in there. For unboxing today, I think I'm going to use one that I haven't used in a while. Here is the Civivi Ortis. This is a sweet knife from Civivi. We Knife makes Civivi, and this thing has a hollow grind. I'm going to do a review on this one before too long. I've had it for quite a while. I put it in my pocket. I carry it from time to time, but I'm going to use this to get in here before I start talking about knives that aren't related to this video, because if you guys know, you know. So let's open it up and see what we've got here. I'm excited. This knife, I've been eyeballing it for a long time, and I want to say I really appreciate a subscriber and patron and channel member has sent this to the channel. Thank you very much. I am super excited. And look at that. Bunch of peanuts. Get your peanuts. And there is the big box. It's a small little box, but that's all you need. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. The Ferrum Forge Knife Works Stinger. Caution. This tool is sharp. Handle with care. All right, good to know. So there's your whole box. We got Nitro V steel, and the handle is black G10. Oh, yeah. And, you know, I don't know how that happened. Sometimes I get these marks that I just don't know where they came from. Just don't know. Oh, it comes in a little pouch, a little pouchy pouch. Okay. All right. Let's open her up and see what we got. Ooh, I like the feel of that already. So this is going to be not a huge knife. It's going to be like a good everyday carry, I believe. So there you go. Ooh, man, that is nice. That is some nice looking G10. Would y'all look at it? Just look at it. Ah! So there's this side. Here is this side. Don't have a huge clip there. And that looks like it's going to be a T8 and a T6 all day long. I could be wrong, but yeah, pretty sure that's T8 and T6. I'll verify that for you up on the screen. You guys know I always verify stuff, put stuff in the description. You get the F symbol for the Ferrum Forge. That's pretty nice. So you got a nice, the pivot's not going to spin on you when you take it apart to play around with it. So let's take a look at this blade. Yeah, look at that blade. Nitro V steel. Man, I love the polish on that. Give you guys a look if you want to take a screenshot. There's this side for a screenshot. And here's this side. You can see right there, it says Nitro V. And that's pretty much the only markings I'm seeing on this blade. That's pretty cool. Nice, very nice. Doesn't have a bunch of billboarding. Look at that shadow box look of the liners. I really like that. That is pretty cool. So there's different variations of this knife available, different colors, and they run, I believe, around 80 to 90 bucks, depending on where you go. As always, I'll put links in the description. There's always, in every video, links in the description to the knives where you can get them. There's also affiliate links where you can go and get knives and equipment and cleaning supplies and things like that I use. And also there's 10% off at KPL Knife Pivot Lube, White Mountain Knives, and Mojave Outdoors. Mojave Outdoor they have 3 sites, and you can go to Amazon. If it's sold by Mojave Outdoor, you can still use the 10% off Beez Blades code. So we'll run through some specs for you, and then we'll get to all the goody stuff, the nitty gritty. And real quick, I want to know how much this weighs, because it does not feel very heavy. And I'm going to take a guess. I'm going to say, I don't know. It feels heavier than it looks. I'm going to guess like right around 3. Comes in at 2.63 ounces. So this is a lightweight knife. All right, so running through your specs, guys and gals. So we have an overall length of 7.25 inches. Your blade length is 3.25 inches. Your cutting edge is 2.875 inches. Blade width is 1 inch, and your blade stock thickness is 0.12, so it's 120 thousandths thickness blade stock, which is pretty much par for the course these days. Nitro V blade steel. It's a nice drop point with a flat grind. Oh, that's a full flat grind too. Oh, very nice, very nice. Okay, that's pretty cool. Anyway, I digress. Handle length is 4.125 inches. Your handle width is 1 inch. Handle thickness is 0.4 inches, so it's less than, it's a slender, it's a nice slender knife. I'm feeling this already. Your handle is some very nice textured G10. See if I can give you a good look at that G10 texture. Can you see it? You can see it up here in this light. There we go. Nice texture to it. Feels really good. It's not aggressive, but like you put your finger on it and your finger goes, It has a really, really good grip. It's very comfortable. I got to tell you guys, I wish you had feel-o-vision. I wish you could just feel it. I wish you could just feel it. But anyway, we have a stainless steel liner lock, and it's right hand, and it's right hand carry only. So it looks like there's one screw for your pocket clip, which you don't have any mushrooms in the shade there, which is really nice. You got a little cutout in the G10, so that's probably why you can get away with only one screw in the pivot. And that looks to me like a T6, just right along with that. So it looks like if you're going to take this scale off, you're going to have to take the pocket clip off also. That's probably the case. And this is a flipper opener. That's pretty smooth. And this was made in China. So let's get to the fit and finish. Let's get up here and get you a look. Look at that. That's pretty nice. That finish is pretty sweet. If we can get it to focus, my focus needs more focus. There you go. So the finish of it overall is a nice, very nice, smooth stone wash. I mean, it almost looks bead blasted, but it's a stone wash. Look at there. Looks really nice. The G10 looks really nice. I already have some fuzzy and dust and debris. My son and I, we always joke around and said debris. We call it debris. So we got a G10 back spacer there matching the scales. And do we have a lanyard hole? There's no lanyard hole. So if you look right here, you got some nice milled out work, which is helping it. See inside there? Pa-pow, 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 pa-pow. It's milled out, taking out some weight. And it's, do we have any milling on this side? Looks like a little bit of milling. Let's look up in here. Yeah, so see inside there, you got a hole there and a hole there. So it's all milled out all over the place for weight reduction. That's very nice, very, very nice. I'm gonna take a quick screenshot for myself. So let's see. It's rock solid. There's no blade play whatsoever. No lock rock. It is in there. And look at that nice choil, that forward choil. Plenty of room for sharpening. We'll get into the ergos here in just a minute. Ooh, let's see how it cuts. This is fresh out of the box, brand new. How does she cut? All right, let's try it again. There we go. It's a little damp down here. It's a little damp. There we go. Yes, it's sharp. That's the thing I've noticed when I cut paper is I have to get the angle right. Yeah, there we go. Yes, it is very sharp. Very nice. Very, very nice. So it's always nice when you get a good blade from the factory. Looks like a pretty good sharpening from the factory. I haven't stropped it obviously or anything, and feels pretty good. Feels pretty feels like it has some nice little bit of bite to it. That's pretty cool. Let's see what our lockup looks like here. So what kind of lockup are we looking at here? Looks like we're around 50%, and I can see those ball bearings inside there. You see right there, you got ball bearings in the pivot, which is very nice, very, very nice. And are we centered? We are centered. And I'm going to check real quick here and see. Oh yeah, in and out of the pocket. The pocket clip is really nice, in and out of the pocket. That's very nice. Let's do some quick size comparisons. All right, so here, and I'm going to give you, let's put this down for some contrast just for these. So here is which one is this? That's the Spyderco Tenacious. So you can see the Tenacious is a little thicker, and here's the Spyderco Pair 3. Pair 3 has a little bit on it. So it's a nice slender knife. And here is the Spyderco Delica. They're about the same. So if you have a Delica, you get a good idea of the thickness. And here's one more. Here's the CRKT Pilar 3. So that's pretty good. Now I'm going to lay these down and give you some more size comparisons side by side so you can decide if this knife is the size you like. All right? Are you ready? Are you set? Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, so here is the Spyderco Tenacious, and here is the Spyderco Manix 2. So you can see it's a kind of a medium, kind of a medium size. It's not a large, full-size knife. It's definitely, I can already tell from the feel and looks of it, that it's going to be a great everyday carry knife, just as I had suspected. So there you are against the Delica. So we are very close to the Delica. Has a little more cutting edge than the Delica. So I know a lot of you guys have the Delica. That gives you an idea. And here's a couple more. Very popular knife, the Civivi Baklash. If you don't have one of these, I'm surprised. They only run about 40 bucks and they're a great everyday carry. And here's the CRKT Pilar 3. So if you have a Pilar 3 or Pilar, however you want to say it, look at that. Size-wise, the handles are about the same thickness. You have about the same cutting edge. Just about exactly the same amount of cutting edge. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So a quick note before I forget, guys. Don't forget, right now, while you're thinking about it, do Beez Blades a favor. Do us all a favor. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, either one. But make sure you do one of the two. Just tap it in. Just tap it in real quick. And then after the video, make a comment. It doesn't even have to be about this knife, which I'm already liking, but you can even just say hi or, hey, guess what I had for breakfast? Or, you know, just say something. Be part of the knife community. Everyone enjoys it. It just makes this whole thing a lot more fun. And don't forget, Friday nights at 8:15 p.m., Beez Blades live at the Hive. Don't miss it. All right. So let's check out the action and deployment here. So can I pinch it open? Yes. I always enjoy that. Very nice. Very nice. Pinches open very nicely. Oh, I'm liking the feel of this. This is pretty cool. So you can see at the top here, we have some jimping and we got a nice fuller and it's not rounded, so it feels like it has some grip. Let's see if I can open it with my thumb. Yes. Yeah. So there's another deployment method, and it's quite easy. I mean, it just, your thumb goes right into that fuller and pow, right in the kisser. Fail. Now I can't get it. All right, so I already figured out from back here, it's not going to work because I don't get enough of my finger on it. You want your thumb up inside of this cutout, and that's going to make you, yeah. Okay, so there, figured that one out. Question is, can I reverse flick it? Can I do it? Oh, yes. That is comfortable. That is a nice reverse flick, and it comes out with authority. Wow. Bam! I mean, there's no effort involved whatsoever. That, it just grabs and pow! Wow, that is nice. So let's see if we can do a push button very easily. Man, I'm liking this knife, guys and gals. And how about a light switch? I have to say, this detent is just kicking some serious butt. Even going really slow, it popped out. And I'm sure you can feel it because I can feel almost every... You can... But that's giving it effort, really trying. But with just pushing down, it just slams out there. Wow. Oh, man, I'm loving this detent. And I don't think this ends up being a drop shedding knife. You know, this is more of a single close. You can probably give it the whole, yep. So you can use it and then give it the whole shakedown, and it goes down, it stays in. So let's look at the detent right here. Oh yeah, it's nice. It's pretty nice. It's going to hold that blade. That blade is not going to come out whatsoever. Not at all. So I'm going to show you some ergos, okay? So my hand is 4 inches from here to here, 3.5 from here to here, and from the bottom of my palm to the tip of my finger, to the tip of my middle finger is 7.25. So this right here is what it looks like in my hand. And I do get a full purchase on the handle. I'm checking for hot spots. Oh man, that is comfortable. This knife is as nice as I hoped it would be. Man, that is nice. That is comfortable. Choking up. Yeah, look at that. Plenty of room for my finger. Plenty of room. Do I have any hot spots? I'm feeling the pocket clip. That's pretty much, if it's a deep carry pocket clip, you're going to feel this edge of it. That's just, I think that's a requirement, isn't it? I mean, they should say, it has a pocket clip, guys and gals. So it's really comfortable. Oh man, let's see what it feels like with the left hand. Deployment is really good with the left hand. Closing it is good with the left hand. That pass through is just right. It doesn't look like a big pass through, but they've got it positioned so when your finger comes over, you don't have to dig your thumb in there. I can't stand it when you have to do that. You don't have to dig your thumb in. It's just really comfortable, really smooth. Look at that. There's no lock stick. It's just nice and smooth. Man, this is a kind of a gentleman's knife. Throw this in your pocket. I mean, man, that is pretty sweet. And I really like, for you lefties, you can see how easy to use the left-handed. I'm not left-handed, but you can see that it is easy. I don't know if I can't usually finger flick with my left hand. You guys want to see some funny stuff? You can see me trying to finger flick with my left hand. Hey, I did it. I'm going to try it again real quick. I don't want to take your time up, but hey, look at that. I can even finger flick it with my left hand. So that's pretty cool. And that fuller makes it easy to roll it out. So righties and lefties. I mean, I carry a knife in my left pocket with a right-handed clip anyway. So, you know, what's the big deal, right? So Fidget Factor. Yeah, it's got Fidget Factor. Oh yeah, we're good on the Fidget Factor scale for sure. Flicking, flipping, thumb flipping. Oh yeah, we're absolutely great on that. So what do I like about it? So far, pretty much everything. This knife, and thanks to other reviewers, this knife is meeting expectations. It's what I expected, which a lot of times I might be let down or miss something, but I mean, here's the tip, just the tip, if you want to see what that looks like. It's thin, it's kind of a splinter getter. This is not a heavy duty, heavy use knife. It's very attractive. I mean, gosh, of course I got stuff all over it, but it's a very attractive knife. It's not a huge knife, but I get a full purchase on it. My hands aren't falling off. There's a flat back here, and you can choke up on it very nicely for slicing. The utility cutting, my hand fits on it very nice for utility. The tip is just right for utility cutting. I don't have to bend my hand way up for that, so that's sweet. What do I dislike about it? You know, right now, I don't have anything negative to say, guys. I think that's about it. We're going to leave it right there for now, and of course, we'll come back with all the good stuff from carrying it. I carry my knives for a while. I use them well. That way, I can let you know what I think about them. But thank you guys for stopping by. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and make a comment right here after the video. Tell me what you think about the knife. Tell me what you ate for breakfast. I don't care. Just say something, and I always answer you guys. You guys know that. But remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.